I want to say that was not civil war. It was simple aggression. It was aggression from Serbia to Bosnia and Herzegovina, and all peoples who live here were attacked. United International Union and European Union was unfair all the time because they didn't want to help us.
During the month of March in '92, we still had normal telephone conversations, and there were hints that something was stirring, but really we were in denial. They were saying we cannot speak, we're hiding in the basement, there's shelling. This seemed to be overnight. Also, the way even the army worked was built on this idea of kind of integration and brotherhood. So boys were serving the army after high school throughout the whole country, and it was deliberately mixed, where Bosnian kids were sent to Serbia or Serbian to Slovenia, and there were all these ideals that were real. Perhaps they all fell apart into shambles in the pre-war and war years, but these ideas of brotherhood and a sense of then Yugoslavia.
I'm Tara Lewis, and I'm here in Bosnia's city of Sarajevo to discover how life has changed since the siege 20 years ago.
Things are not happening that easy in society. You may see that war was stopped in '95 after the Dayton Peace Agreement was signed up in Dayton in the United States, and that was the way how we achieved peace in very formal way. But some consequences of the peace agreement is such, and the fact that one of the integral part of this peace agreement was the Constitution of Bosnia and Herzegovina, which has not been amended for 18 years at all, is really big thing, and the consequences of this are visible in the streets of Sarajevo now in February, when you have horrible, very high social riots.
Svima iz stranaka jebe mater, svakoj stranci.
Ja se pridružujem željama.
Ja, Bunar Bedo, jebe vam mater, svima iz stranaka.
Ja.
I ovdje koji ste u strankama, danjate, kako vam jebe?
We are people who appreciate freedom. Freedom of traveling, freedom of movement. We believe in this country. And we believe that this country has something to show, to give to other people. So.
Graffiti in this context is not only sharing messages or art, but it's also it has a social meaning, and I think we have to use graffiti as a social meaning to develop the city in a social way.
So after life being so tough, how have the people of Sarajevo moved forward, or have they?
We are improving international flights, for example, at the airport, but also in city scale they are improving, or they are making new buildings, especially a lot of shopping malls.
Also, the infrastructure is falling apart. We have a lot of problems. Our streets, old buildings, old facades. We have a problem also with stray dogs. It's a really big problem because we're adopting some laws that we're not prepared to implement. Who is in charge of what part of the infrastructure? We have so many structures like counties, municipalities, cantons, federation. This is why we're having these protests as well. and nobody's in charge of anything.
Understand that almost all people of my age experienced war. It actually liberates you when you lose everything. Because what is actually important in your life? It's you cannot bring your home or your car or your phone or your clothes with you. I had an opportunity in my life to start again in different places, to meet new people, to improve myself. And most of the people living here had that opportunity. So it is a big challenge for any human person living in this time. To lose everything, to start over, to meet new people, to get to some other countries, to start from the ground.
Where people are going out to the streets begging for their basic human rights. So we can speak about the end of war and the peace and kind of stability, but since then on we cannot still speak about human rights and minimum standards of human rights that each convention or declaration or any other agreement that Bosnia and Herzegovina has signed up in the meantime is not enforced.
So with many areas still in ruins and the government structure continuing to struggle, the people here can now enjoy freedom. So as every blink shows something new, the people of Sarajevo continue to grow.